All of the examples that we have looked at have all had a common characteristic of including all of the powers of the x in decreasing order in both the divisor and the dividend. That is not always going to happen. So how do you get around the issue of there being a quote-unquote missing power of x? If we wanted to do the division that we have here, you'll notice that we are missing a term for x squared. It does not mean that we should create some arbitrary term and throw it in. It doesn't mean we need to do any kind of other mental gymnastics before we get started. All we have to do is understand that we can add in what essentially amounts to a spacer to make sure everything still aligns in the right way. So on the outside of our division, we're going to have our 3x squared minus 2x as our divisor. But on the inside, in order to get all of the terms to line up appropriately, and as we bring terms down, the subtractions will all work the way that they're supposed to, we're going to add in an extra dummy term of 0x squared. And you should do that for any question that is missing any power of x. Because you need that spacer in there, because you want all of the subtractions to line up, you don't want to have to try to subtract from a previous line and bring down a term that's not there, and you want to make sure that you're checking all of the possible divisions as we go. And that spacer is going to help us do that so that we can have all of the powers lined up the right way. So let's see how this works. We're still going to look at our lead terms for our divisions. 3x squared into 6x to the fourth is just 2x squared. 2x squared times 3x squared is 6x to the fourth. 2x squared times 2x is minus 4x to the third. We subtract that line from the previous, and we get 9x to the third. We bring down our dummy term as a space filler, and we say 3x squared into 9x cubed. That leaves us with 3x. 3x times 3x squared, 9x cubed. 3x times 2x, negative 6x. Subtracting that line gives us 6x squared. And then we bring down the 3x. We do another division. 2 times 3x squared, 6x squared. 2 times 2x minus 4x. We're going to subtract that line. And it leaves us with 7x, bringing down the 5, minus 5. This binomial right here that we would have to check the next division against, that binomial has a lower degree than the binomial that is the divisor. So we are done. And our final result for the division, 2x squared plus 3x plus 2 plus our remainder out of our divisor.